Hey guys, Goose here with NewBeeDrone, and today I'm introducing a new product, the NewBeeDrone Nectar Injector. Our Nectar Injector Smart Charger is our new charger used for charging our 250 high voltage and non-high voltage milliamp single cell batteries used for AcroBees or Tiny Whoops. As you can see, it comes in this nice carrying case that will let you take it wherever you go. It has a sticker wrapper that covers the whole thing. I'm just going to take my knife and cut the edges so that way I can keep using it as a little container. Right when you open it, you're going to be presented with a USB charging cable that we include, and then of course the Nectar Injector. We have it in this nice ergonomic shape so that it's easy to hold in your hands, nice and comfortable. It's also extremely lightweight, it's very sturdy, and has this very cool translucent colored case. You can see on the inside we have a very cool NewBeeDrone colored PCB. On the top of the charger, you're going to see we have 4 individual pH 2.0 charging connectors for your batteries. This charger also does high voltage and non-high voltage batteries. There's a simple switch on the top that you go from left to right and vice versa to switch into high voltage or non-high voltage. These are 2 individual channel banks, so you can charge 2 at high voltage or 2 at non-high voltage at the same time. On the back, you can see we've got our nice NewBeeDrone branded logo there. And on the side of the charger, we've got the gold-plated micro USB input for powering the charging board. You can power this with any standard USB port or power bank. In our example, I'm going to be using this power bank to show you guys some demonstrations. The charger has a total output of 2 amps. You're going to get 0.5 amps per charging port. The Nectar Injector also has a special function that will bring dead lipos back to life. This uses a special trickle charging function that's built into the charger. On normal chargers that would show no voltage or wouldn't charge the lipo anymore, this will actually slowly charge them up until it's normal and can read them again and start charging again as normal. So now let's plug this guy in and show you what it can do. I'm going to take the included micro USB cable, plug this into my battery bank, plug this in here. When you first start it up, you'll see you'll get these 4 green LEDs that are blinking right there, meaning it's ready to start charging. So here I've got an Akoda checker that's going to show the voltage and one of our nitro nectars just so you guys can see what the voltage is at. Plug this guy in and you can see we're at 3.82 volts. And this should be normally at 4.35 since it's HV at full charge. So I'm going to plug it in and show you what it'll do. We'll plug it in here and you'll see it goes solid red when it is charging. Here I've got another battery that is fully charged. We can check it with this guy. 4.30, that's pretty close, so I'll plug that in. And it goes solid green when it sees that the battery is at full capacity. Now to switch to charging non-high voltage batteries, what you would want to do is unplug the charger first. Switch whatever channel bank you want to start charging. So I'm going to switch this one from high voltage to non-high voltage. Plug the charger back in, and then I can plug in my battery, and you can see it'll go solid red indicating that it's charging. So on this bank I'm charging a non-high voltage, and then on the top we're charging a high voltage. So now I'm going to show you an example of a Tiny Whoop charger, how it handles charging dead lipos. Just to make sure it's a good lipo, I'm going to show you this one is at 3.87 volts. When I plug it in, you can see we get a solid red light indicating that it's charging the battery. Now I'm going to unplug that one. I'm going to take one of our dead cells. I'll plug it into the charger. You can see we don't get any voltage in there, meaning this is dead. Normally you'd throw this away at this point because you can't charge it. If I plug it into the Tiny Whoop charger, you can see it blinks red for a second, but it doesn't stay solid red because it can't continue charging it. Now we're going to charge the dead battery with the Nectar Injector charger, and just to show you that this is still a dead cell, I'm going to plug it into our checker, and you can see there is no voltage. Now I'm going to place this into the non-high voltage one, plug it in, you'll see we get a solid red light indicating it's charging, and I'm going to let that charge and we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, now we're back. It's been about 10 minutes and now you can see our charging light is green, showing that the battery is done charging. I'm going to unplug this and I'm going to grab the checker, plug that in, and now you can see we are at 4.18 volts. So we went from a dead lipo that wouldn't read at all or charge on other chargers to now having a functioning lipo that you can keep using and not have to throw it away. So not only does this, save the planet, but it saves you money and you can keep flying without having to wait for new batteries to come. So as you guys know, we do include a micro USB cable along with your charger. The reason is because this is a very high quality micro USB cable. There's a lot of cheap USB cables on the market, and when you have a cheaper cable, they'll use cheaper materials on the internals of the cable, and that will create a lot of high resistance, and that lowers the voltage when it gets to the other end of the cable, resulting in it going down to 4.6 volts sometimes, and when it gets that low, our charger won't function function properly. So make sure you use our cable or another high quality micro USB cable. These are available on our site now, newbeedrone.com. Hit that link below. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next video.